What are the chances of a coup in South Africa? Like many of you, I read this article on News 24 by our minister in the presidency responsible for state security, Khumbudzo Ntshavheni, where she stated that there is some kind of a threat that has been detected, which is a risk for a coup in South Africa. And I have questions because we know how information travels through the government. It is not a fast process. Usually, it is something that can take days, weeks, months, even years. When was this threat first identified? And how long did it take to get to the minister to the point where she decided to make this information public? And why make it public? If you have this kind of thing occurring, the threat, then it's something that they normally keep quiet because they do not want to alert those who are planning such a thing, because possibly there still needs to be arrests done and further investigation, etc. So why make it public? You are then alerting the people. Or is that the strategy, knowing that they might not actually be able to do anything about it? Do we have the ability, the country, the government, the defense force, the police, to actually prevent or mitigate a coup? What is needed to perform a coup at this stage, knowing what we know about our defense force, our possibly divided security forces in terms of the intelligence services and police, when we take into consideration the allegations made by Mkhwanazi? Now, many people will say, but they aren't allegations, they are proof, etc. I keep to allegation until proof has been proven in a court of law. So we already know that there are bad actors in the government who may be controlling elements within the government. Are these elements at that stage where they could possibly take control of the government? And if they do take control of the government, who are these people and how much control do they currently have already of elements within the government in order to hang on to control? Because remember, if we have bad actors in the government, right up to the top levels, we don't know how far they go. They need to be in control of security and intelligence forces. And this is pretty scary when you consider that we have this minister presenting us with a threat that they have identified. Are there camps? Is the government split? What part of the government structure do these people who want to perform the coup belong to? Are they left-wing, right-wing, etc.? There's so much information lacking that we cannot really assess the threat level or the danger level to citizens of the country. How credible is the intelligence? Because we know that the intelligence services have been going through a very hard time in terms of money. In order to gather intelligence, you do need a certain amount of money, because intelligence doesn't just fall in your lap. There is physical boot work. There's feet on the ground work that needs to be done. And in order to gather that information and pay those people need to be paid. And often some of these people that you gather information from are not actually employed by the government. They are informers. And they supply information for pay. And sometimes they may not present you with true information. And that gets eliminated by getting information from a number of informers and then filtering out the bad information by getting confirmation from multiple informers. But when your informer structure starts falling apart because you don't have money to pay them, then you end up in a process where you're getting information which may not reflect the true threat level out there, or the information that's really of use. To give you a quick example, it's like I have a box of matches. Does that suddenly identify me as an arsonist? If I have one person out there that has seen me with this box of matches, and he now goes, because he's an informer and he's being paid and he wants the money, and he says, I saw Rian with a box of matches there, and he is planning to light that place on fire or whatever as an act of arson, then I may be a target, because I have now become a threat because of information that has been supplied, even though it may not be correct. But now another informer sees me with a firelighter and a pack of meat and a bag of wood on my way to a friend to go have a braai. However, his handler has not paid him in weeks, months, whatever, and he is not supplying that information to actually fill up the information so that they know that, no, Rian is not on his way to go perform an act of arson. He's on his way to go and have a braai. But that information never gets to them because they have not paid their informers. And these informers, who may have the correct information, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 people out there. However, they are not giving their information away because these informers work for money. They don't give away their information for free. And this is my reason I say I'm afraid of this information that they may be presenting to us, the citizens. Number one, is the information that they've gathered credible based on the limited funds that we know they have? And I'm talking about the intelligence community. Number two, is the threat really as serious as they perceive it based on their level of defense? In the end, in the background, there are elements at work that we as normal South African citizens have no idea about. We have no idea how the intelligence structure works. We don't know if there's a split in this intelligence structure. We have no idea whether those operating in the intelligence structures can really be trusted. And if you think I am yanking a chain here, think about our recent Minister of Police, Senzo Ntunu, who is now on special leave because he has been implicated, allegedly, with the things that Mkhwanazi has now alleged in the recent news articles. You're welcome to go and read them. And he was a trusted person. So anyway, there we go. And if you have comments, please let me know down in the comment section, and I will try and answer and comment as well. If you did find any value in this video, please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.